Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Ethereum. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, I also have two donation links down below in the description. If you support Ukraine and you want to help us out financially, then you can do so going over to the official websites where you can donate to the refugees and to the military directly. The funds do not go through me in any sort of capacity. Thank you all for the support, and let's get on with the video. So starting off on the daily chart, we have a Fibonacci retracement set up over here. The swing low is over here, and the swing high is over there, and the swing low is over here. If you don't know how to use or what is the Fibonacci retracement, check out the video in the top right hand corner, then come back to this one once you are familiar with it. So we have the extension levels to the downside, as you can see over here, and we're going to remove the price tags for now. We have the 1.272, the 1.414, and the 1.618, which we met perfectly over here at $892. This was our technical target after we lost the first fib level. So the first fib level is over here at $1,706. Once we lost it here in May, I was able to see that this would be our technical target because long-time viewers of the channel will know that once you lose the first fib level, you're targeting the 1.618 at the very least. You can even capitulate down to the second fib level, but on an asset like Ethereum, that would take a lot of foot in the markets. But you can see we landed on the 1.618, beautiful bounce, and since this bounce, we have made a nice 130% gains, which is a very nice trade during a bear market, in my opinion. Now, obviously, we have the merge coming next month, September 15th to September 16th. We could obviously see a buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation. That didn't really work with the London hard fork that happened earlier in the year, because the price kept on pumping even after the hard fork. So we could see a similar situation here, but I have to ask, how much is left in the tank for Ethereum here with this relief rally? Because, you can go up only so much, and we have a very strong resistance level here at $2,135, which is the this is the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement. And as you can see, we do have a touch off of this level over here. And over here, we did reject that level once we saw the capitulation in May earlier this year. So we had the capitulation, then you had the quick relief rally in 3 days. You went to the 786 and you dropped back down from there. So this is a very strong level. Even if you continue pumping from here, that's 12%. That's another 12%. And you could get rejected from there and start coming back down. I would start looking into buying back into Ethereum at $1,700. That would be a great entry point. The 20 EMA, obviously, the 55 EMA are your major support levels. You're starting to get overextended from the 20 EMA. You have a gap in between the 20 and the 55. So things are looking a bit overextended for Ethereum. We want to, cool down a little bit, and we may even see another strong leg up closer to the middle of September, closer to the merge, after which we could see a pullback. But I really don't think we're going to go to $3,000, but I could be wrong. We could see a mega pump for Ethereum. Be ready for both outcomes, guys. Now here we were, in an ascending triangle, and we did break out of it. We met our technical target. We did trade this very nicely on Patreon. The link is down below in the description if you want to get my trade alerts, technical analysis. You get your requests. I can upload videos based on your requests. You get low cap gem calls from me as well. So this is something that we traded, and as you can see, the target from this was very easy to see. If I just change the color of the trend line, set it up to yellow, because you just take the resistance and the support trend lines of the pattern and you place it at the breakout target, and there, as you can see, perfectly met the target. And from there, we did see a nice move to the downside, 12% pullback on Ethereum all the way to the 20 EMA. So right now, your immediate support is the 20 EMA on the daily chart. Currently, it's sitting at $1,737. That would be a good place to dollar cost average in. If we jump into the daily RSI, you can see that we were in the overbought here. above the index of 70. So be ready that, be ready for both outcomes, but you could potentially see a move all the way down to this support trend line on the RSI. As you can see, we do have multiple bounces off support from this level. Potentially, we could see another bounce once again here at the end of August, but who knows? You have to be ready for both outcomes. I keep repeating that on this channel, and this is very important to understand. Right now, if we continue into the bull market, I'm okay with that. I have enough altcoins already bought. But if we continue going down and we have a couple of months of consolidation, that is even better for me because I get to accumulate even more tokens for the eventual and inevitable bull market that we're going to have. So that is it regarding the daily chart here. If we're going to see a capitulation and Bitcoin starts dropping back down, which we could see in September, we could see that in November, we could see that by the end of this month. No one knows really, but I'm expecting one last capitulation before we actually start recovering into the bull market. So $1,284 is a good level to have in mind here, and $1,705 is another level that you want to have in mind. And this swing low here is pretty important in my opinion as well. So let's get this swing low over here. Let's get the price tag. So that's a trend line. Don't need that. We need the price tag. Oh my God, can I get the price tag, please? There we go. So $1,439, another great support level to hold for Ethereum. Now, that is pretty much it based off the daily chart here. I want to switch over to the Binance website. So switching over to the weekly chart, as you can see, we're running into the 20 EMA here as resistance. Now, I do think we're going to break through it, and I do think we're going to attack the 55 EMA, which is possible. And the 55 EMA is currently sitting at $2,347, which is slightly higher than the 786 Fibonacci level that we just took a look at on the TradingView chart before. But we could, nonetheless, we could break through the 20, get rejected from the 55, and continue consolidating in between the moving average, the EMAs, I should say. But no one knows if that is actually going to happen. But you have to be ready. If you're looking to take some profits, you could set up some sell orders in advance. But right now, the 20 EMA is keeping us down. As you can see, we have a strong capitulation here, and now we have a relief rally. Overall, if we don't break $3,525, I'm not, considering this a, bullish statement, meaning we're flipping to the bull market, because unless you break local highs, you're not really bullish because you're simply printing a lower high, and that's all you're doing right now. So this all could be just a bunch of hype during a bear market. We could top up in September or November, and we can drop back down to these 20K levels on Bitcoin. That is very possible. Now, the weekly RSI has been recovering from the lows that we printed here on Patreon. I did give you guys, for those of you on Patreon, I did give you this buy zone, and we did go slightly below it, so slightly below the low that we had here in December of 2018. But as you can see, we did print another low here, which was a higher low back in November of 2019 and December of 2019. So this is how I got this buy zone. So anywhere from 36.4 all the way down to 27.7, that was a good buying opportunity for Ethereum. And if you have been on the channel and you have been on Patreon, you would know this because I do post a lot of TA on Twitter as well and on Discord. The links are down below in the description. So right now you're printing a bullish cross on the MACD. So this is a confirmation indicator. See, every time you print a bullish cross, you get a strong move to the upside. Now let's take a look at last year's August. So you printed a bullish cross here August 9th. Same thing here, you're printing a bullish cross August 1st. And from there, you did see a nice move to the upside into September, which is the exact same thing we're probably going to see here for Ethereum as well. So keep in mind all of these levels, keep in mind all of these resistance levels. As you can see, we have the a bit of a different Fibonacci retracement here. So we have our swing high in March and the swing low in January of this year. And we landed all the way down here in the 2.618 region, which is quite crazy because we lost the 1.618 here. But this was a fairly small, time frame Fibonacci retracement. We have the swing high and the swing low fairly close to each other. That's why you have so many levels. But let's say you want to extend it, and you want to get the fib retracement with this swing high. As you can see, this is where we landed on the second fib level if you have this swing high instead, which I think is a better choice. But nonetheless, as you can see, we do have some resistance here, $2,155, which is the swing low that we printed in January of this year. Very important level for us to break. Let's see if the 55 EMA can get there in time so that we can bounce off of it as well and come back to the 20 EMA as support, which we could do something like this here. Come back, reject that, and stay in between the EMAs until they have a bullish cross. But let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. I don't have any Ethereum currently. I might start buying back in if we see a pullback into $1,500 or so. I would consider buying some Ethereum, but before that, we're just pumping quite a lot here. So stay patient, guys, and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join the Discord server, and feel free to join me on Patreon. Peace out.